hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today I'm gonna be giving you guys my official, ultimate, super mega awesome Boruto character tier list. Now, if you can't tell from just the rankings I had a lot of fun just coming up with everything about this tier list. A lot of you guys asked me, hey, when are you gonna do a tier list about all the different Boruto characters? So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna list all of the characters I care about in the Boruto franchise, and I'm just gonna put them all into one tier list. So let's go ahead and go over each of the different rankings that you have. So for the ultimate tier, you have the 8th Hokage. Now, the next tier, we have that Boruto greatness. Now, Boruto greatness should be self-explanatory. Uzumaki Ramen Doodle is just your run-of-the-mill character that I don't particularly hate, but I also don't love them. I just tolerate them. When it comes to Udon Snot, that's just a character that they're not the worst character, but if they just happen to jump off a cliff somewhere or eat some poison ramen, I wouldn't care about them. Now, when it comes to the last tier is inspired by a video that Anime Balls Deep and myself are working on, which might be on YouTube by the time you guys see this, which is Konohamaru's love life. Now, if you saw the Lemon arc in the manga, or excuse me, in the anime, you guys know that Konohamaru's love life ain't doing that well. That shit's on CPR. I mean, damn, man, how trash do you have to be to where the girl has to force herself to even remember you? Yo, she forgot all her memories of Konohamaru. Yo, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into the tier list. Starting off, it's only fitting that we start off with the hands down best villain that we got in the Boruto franchise, which is Shin Uchiha, which I'm gonna put him in Konohamaru's love life. Boring. Absolutely boring character, man. Like when Naruto Gaiden came out, this was a character where I was just like, why the hell should I care about this? I was more interested in the whole angle of, is Sarada actually Sakura's daughter, which at the time you had no idea. It was a strong belief that she was, but you just had no idea. You know, a lot of people thought that Masashi Kishimoto was pulling a troll, which he actually did. When it comes to Urashiki, I gotta say he's grown on me. I'm gonna put him in the Boruto greatness category. Now, this upcoming arc that we have right now with Urashiki going back in time and everything, this is one of those times where this arc has the potential to make or break him, but I just personally love the fact that this guy is basically a troll, and I love troll characters in a series. So Urashiki, I'm gonna put in the Boruto greatness. Now, to nobody's surprise, when it comes to Sasuke Uchiha, because of how many videos I've made on Sasuke Uchiha, you guys already know Sasuke's in that Boruto greatness. Let's be real for a second. When Sasuke was announced to be showing up in Boruto episode, I think 120, how many people absolutely lost their shit over that? Safe to say, it was a majority of the fans. Like, I'm willing to bet that those episodes ranked a lot higher than the previous episodes that we got in like in the last 10 weeks in the Boruto franchise. So hands down, Sasuke, every time he's on the screen, you pay attention to him. At this point, I find Sasuke to be more fascinating than Hokage Naruto. Now, when it comes to Gaara, when it comes to the adult version of Gaara, just using the anime and the manga, so not the light novels that are set before the events of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, I gotta say that when it comes to Gaara, I'm gonna put him in Udon Snot. The only reason why I can't put him in Konohamaru's love life is because I have an emotional attachment to Gaara. What's a lot of you guys don't realize is that Gaara is one of my favorite characters from the original series, so I can't put Gaara in the Konohamaru's love life category just out of respect for that. Now, when it comes to Momoshiki. Alright, so here's where I'm going to start potentially pissing people off. While I do think that Momoshiki has an absolutely godly design in the manga as well as in the anime, it's a upgrade over the design that we got in Boruto the movie, the design that Masashi Kishimoto did. The one that Ikimoto did for the manga and anime is a lot better. If we're just going off of design, I put him in Boruto greatness, but I gotta say, I gotta put him at Uzumaki Ramen Doodle. Now, this is a character that I love, but I don't necessarily hate, or excuse me, this is a character I enjoy, but I don't necessarily love, and I don't necessarily hate. Now, when it comes to Mitsuki, I struggle with this one. I struggle with this one. And when I say I struggle with it, I mean literally as soon as I looked at the character on this list, because I didn't write out my previous rankings for me, just give my honest opinion, knee-jerk reaction. The fact I'm stalling lets you know that I want to put this character higher, but I gotta put him in Uzumaki Ramen Doodle. And it's simply for the fact that I want to love Mitsuki's character. I thought that the Mitsuki desertion arc was really good for his character, but that cat episode, absolutely, while I get what they're trying to do, I wasn't fucking with that cat episode. I really was not fucking with that cat episode. I actually held off on reviewing the Boruto anime because of that episode. I said, damn, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do a review about Mitsuki basically cat sitting. I don't know if I can do that one. So I'm putting them there, but that cat episode almost dragged him down to Konohamaru's love life. And speaking of love life, while you would think I would put Chocho in Konohamaru's love life, I'm going to put Chocho in Udon Snot. Again, this is a character that if she magically happened to eat a poison potato chip, I wouldn't necessarily find her a character I would miss. Now, when it comes to Jigen, Jigen goes in that Boruto greatness. And I'm not going to spoil it for those of you in the anime. I'm just going to say that if you read the manga, you know why Jigen is in the Boruto greatness. Now, when it comes to Dinky, Dinky's going to be in Konohamaru's love life. Simply for the fact that we know that Dinky is in that right hand gang. Like, Dinky ain't getting no type of sugar walls from anybody. My man playing on the keyboard too much. So Dinky, while he has potential to grow, while Naruto did say that he grew and all this other stuff, Dinky's trash. Changed my mind. I challenge you. Now, when it comes to Sarducci, I'm gonna put Sarda. I want to put her in greatness, but I really feel as if when you take the manga into consideration, Sarda's character has actually stalled. So I'm gonna put Sarda in the Uzumaki Ramen Doodle, though I gotta say, I'm so tempted to put her in that Boruto greatness. You guys already know where Hanabi's going. I might have to can I make a whole new tier? Can I make a new tier? Is that how this works? Can I make a new tier? Nah. I can add an above row. I've never done this. Hold on. Can I add an above row? Oh my God, I can make a whole new row. Hold on. What are we gonna call this one? Hold on. Can I change this? Oh yeah! Hold on a second. Yo, this is hot right here. I've never done this. Hold on. What are we gonna call this one? I gotta make a whole new tier for Hanabi, baby. Hold on. I just gotta say it, right? Gotta say it. I'm sorry. Some of you guys like, oh my God, he's gonna make a cream pie category. Yeah, absolutely right. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna say that Hanabi's gonna be in that waifu category. Waifu. Simply for the fact that Hanabi's greatness, man. Hanabi's love and Hanabi's life. Nothing else on there. Now, when it comes to Himawari, Konohamaru's love life. Now, I'm sorry. I don't care for Himawari. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. The fact that I know that she's 10 years old and she acts like a 3-year-old, okay? I'm gonna offend somebody here, so I completely apologize. But the fact that she acts like a 3-year-old makes me question whether or not she's a couple of eggs short of an omelet. Oh shit! I gotta cut that. I gotta cut that, man. I gotta cut it. If I keep this in here, I just want you to type out, I gotta cut it. Alright, man, so when it comes to Hinata Hyuga, I know some people are like, man, you really don't like Hinata. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put Hinata in Udon Snot. Now, the reason why I'm gonna do this is while I don't particularly care for her character, I do like the fact that she's taken some time to speak out to Boruto and just let him know, like, hey, you know, you're growing up in a peaceful time. Things aren't necessarily how they were when your father was growing up. I like that Hinata, as an adult, she's standing on her own 2 feet. Like, I'm more interested in adult Hinata. Now, when it comes to Konohamaru, I made a whole tier for Konohamaru. Trash. Now, when it comes to Inojin, this is another character where I started out liking him. I like the fact that he was just throwing all kinds of shade at Boruto in episode 2 of the anime, but the fact that this dude lost a drawing contest to Himawari, and I get why Naruto was kind of going the route that he did. I get what Cyrus trying to teach him. I don't care for Inojin, so trash. When it comes to Iwabe, another character started out with a lot of potential, and Only reason I'm gonna put him in Udon Snot is I feel like there's room for this character to grow and improve. Now, when it comes to Kenshiki has no character arc. He has a really cool design, but he has no character arc. He had an awesome fight, and that's the only thing keeping him from being in Konohamaru's love life. Now, when it comes to Kashin Koji, I gotta put him in that Boruto greatness. I gotta put him in Boruto greatness. And again, if you read the manga, you already know why he's on that Boruto greatness tier list. Now, when it comes to Tenten, let's be real for a second. A lot of you guys probably got Tenten in Konohamaru's love life. I'm gonna say this right now. Those of you who have her in Konohamaru's love life in the trash bin, you need to open your eyes for a second. See, Tenten is the 8th Hokage. Tenten's 8th Hokage. After Naruto dies, Tenten becomes 8th Hokage because Naruto names Tenten the 8th Hokage with his dying breath. You have to remember that Tenten is so overpowered that she accidentally opened up an extra time-space portal, and that's where she awakened her superior dojutsu to the Tenseigan. Tenten is so overpowered that she once stopped an earthquake from happening by touching the ground. She once was able to stop a whole tsunami, not just a tsunami, a whole tsunami from wiping out the Hidden Mist Village. But Tenten, after eating a bowl of Ichiraku ramen to go, was able to whip out a straw out of her sealing scroll, stick the straw into the water, and she sucked up the whole tsunami. Tenten does not spit. Tenten swallows. Tenten is the 8th Hokage. Yo, on the real though, you have to put in the 8th Hokage category simply for the fact that I can't even do this shit with a straight face. Alright, man, so when it comes to Shikadai, I'm gonna put Shikadai in Uzumaki Ramen Noodle Doodle. When it comes to Kawaki, we're gonna put Kawaki. I almost put him in waifu category. I don't swing that way. Yo, Kawaki goes in that Boruto greatness category because again, if you read the manga, you know that Kawaki has one hell of a character arc. Now, when it comes to Shino, I'm almost tempted to put him in in Konohamaru's love life, but I actually like the development that we gotten with Shino. Very minuscule, but the development we got with Shino in the Boruto anime, that's what's saving that. Now, when it comes to Delta, oh shit. When it comes to Delta, I might need to go get me some Gatorade. I need some electrolytes. I put Delta in the waifu category. Hold on, I'm gonna make a whole new category for Delta. We're gonna make a whole new category for Delta. Delta is gonna be in the, we just gonna call this one in fam. Hold on, here we go. Fam, I need some Gatorade. Yeah, she gonna be in that fam, I need some Gatorade category simply for the fact that, see, there's different levels of thirsty, alright? Those of you who know me from Kryptonia saying know what I'm talking about. So there's different levels of thirsty. You got like the regular thirsty, and that can be quenched with a little bit of water. You know when when it's hot outside and you just need a little sip of water? Now, see, this is a different kind of thirsty. This is where you just don't need Gatorade. You need Propel. You need the Propel. That way you can kind of play off the fact that you're so thirsty. So Delta gonna go on that fam, I need some Gatorade category. Now, when it comes to everyone's favorite main character, Boruto Uzumaki, where would I put Boruto? I legit don't know where I'll put Boruto. This is something I've just sat down and I've wondered, and I even watched Eternal Hokage's video defending Boruto Uzumaki, and I love what you get with Boruto in the manga, but Boruto in the anime with that whole daddy wasn't there stuff, like, I'm so sick of that. So I'm gonna have to put him in Udon Snot. If this was manga Boruto, I would move him up to Uzumaki Ramen Doodle, and if I sat down and I thought about it live on video for like 5 minutes, I could put him on that Boruto greatness tier. Now, when it comes to Metal Lee, I'm actually gonna put Metal Lee in Uzumaki Ramen Doodle because I like the idea that the dude has a performance issue. He can't really perform when people are watching. Now, when it comes to, who's this? This is Namida. That's the crying chick. Put her in the trash category. Now, when it comes to Hokage Naruto, I'm actually gonna put Hokage Naruto in that Boruto greatness tier. This one's again where I know I'm gonna trigger some people. So I'm not just doing the 7 Ninja Swordsmen as individual characters. Part of the reason is if I do it by individual characters, the Konohamaru's Love Life tier is just gonna be filled up with nothing but trash. But it's like, well, you got Kagura. Kagura's interesting. I don't care for Kagura, so they all go in the trash. Now, why the hell do I have Shikadai in here twice? Okay, that is interesting. I have Shikadai in here twice, so my bad on that one. Now, when it comes to Shinki's team with Yodo, and I can't remember the other one, but here's the thing. I don't like the team. I think Yodo's the chick. I like the chick. The other one, the puppet one that Sarada fought, I didn't particularly care for him. I thought he had a bland personality. So, trash bin. Konohamaru's Love Life. At least Konohamaru ain't lonely right now. Now, when it comes to Shinki, I'm gonna put Shinki in Boruto Greatness. I like Shinki. I like Shinki as a character. I personally want to see him to smack the shit out of Boruto in the last arc. But hey, we can't get everything we want, right? So when it comes to Samiri, now this is gonna be another one, right? I know this is gonna be something where a lot of people disagree with me, but I really like her as a character. I think that she, in the first arc, displayed a lot of good stuff there. You know, like that whole twist thing and her carrying out her father's will and then choosing to join the scientific ninja tool department, being thirsty for Boruto in the manga. Like, she's had a few different layers when you take in both continuities, all 3 continuities, the Boruto manga, the Boruto light novels, and in the Boruto anime. Taking all that into account, I have to put her in that Boruto Greatness tier. Now, when it comes to Udon Snot, you know how bad Udon is. Udon don't even get to be in his own damn category. Udon don't even get to be in his own damn category right now. And when it comes to Wasabi, same thing. Wasabi's garbage. I don't like her. Now, I want to know from you guys, where do you guys personally put the different characters in the Boruto generation? Where do you guys rank them? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching on to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.